should close this thing. Alright, and again, we are here with MVP Karnal and Insidious.MY, which just won against Naga, a more experienced team who has been playing CSGO for a while now. Insidious.MY, relatively new team under the directorship of ideal ex-player from MVP Karnal. It looks like they've been doing okay so far, as Ayman had put it. It was a very nice match that they took against Naga earlier. If you want to see the brackets, I'll try to post it after this, but for now, we're just trying to follow as much action as we can. Again guys, thanks for joining us at the BenQ CSGO League Season number 2. Of course, first season winners were NXL. NSL unfortunately are not here to play. They couldn't join the online qualifiers, so fortunately we will not see the ex-champions in action, but we do have MP Karnal. First at Selangor Cyber Games, aka Asian Cyber Games. Second at the EC League Season 18. Second at the BenQ CSGO League last year. So I don't know what else I'm missing. They're the favorites right now. We do have Orange Esports, which changed their lineups a couple of times. They have Armona playing for them, but Orange Esports has had some trouble for the last couple of months. When they were playing at... Okay, I shouldn't have had that net graph up, so sorry about that. So yep, again, Orange Esports only placed 6th on Selangor Cyber Games, so they did not have the best start with their new lineup. But they did change it again. It's now Ramona along with Rose, who will pick up the empty slots left by Puffy and Izzat from Orange Esports. So guys, if you have any problems with the stream, do let me know. Try to fix it as soon as I can. But it's Insidious versus MVP Karnal. Best of 3, first map is at the train. As Humor gets the first frag. No, he got taken out instead. Devil with the push into the ladder room. Two players from ISG trying to leak through outside of the team main, but they have the flank coming on, and it's Dobrev who comes in, destroys Ames. And what is happening to MP Karnal? They got flank overrun right now. It's all right, Simon 1-on-2 sandwiched in. He gets taken out. Now Zebra is all alone. He had a very wonderful start, taking out, I think Human was in the ladder room, but they got overrun very, very quickly by the split from Insidious Gaming. They sent 2 at the alley side. Karnal instead did not take the opportunity to use the advantage that Zebra got for them with the first frag, and instead they kind of played behind the side a little bit and got sandwiched, especially Imran, who got sandwiched in a, I think it was 2 from left, 2 from right, so there was not much space that he could run to. Insidious Gaming will pick up the first round. It's a surprise all to its own, but FP Karnal of course has a lot of tricks up their sleeve. The more experienced team, the more that we know. Another breath will pick out and see Imran first again. Imran has been covering the alley side, and this time around he will hinder Insidious from coming in at least that fast. But Q has already leaked through into the other bomb site. Human gets traded upon by Case. He's covering up towards the connector side, but Q is all alone. He's gonna try and rush it out. He gets Imran down. He's low, but he has to turn to the bridge. To the brick. Achap gets him down, but he will be traded upon instantly by Mushi. Now it's a 3-on-2 with Ayman just trying to get as much damage in as he can. He will see JRM. He destroys him with a headshot. Now it's a 2-on-2, something very doable for MVP Karnal. Case to try and get the flank. He goes for the spray, but Mushi takes him down instead. Ayman didn't want to get a nice shot on Dobrev, making it a 1-on-1. It's him against Mushi. But this is not a real time Mushi. No! Ayman tries to go for a shot. Jumps up top. Misses with a 5-7. So Insidious will pick up the second round of the match. But you gotta hand it to MVP Karnal. They did a very nice push with those handguns to try to get as much advantage as they can. They finished the round with killing 4 players from Insidious Gaming. It's just something very good, but I know Karnal seems to be a little bit off at train. It has been twice now that I've seen them play at the train that they've looked a little bit shaky. Once against Goodfellas from Brunei, last month as SCG. Right now, Imran will be overrun by 5 players from ISG. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying not to cough, but Okay, so Iman will try and hold on to the outer bomb side, but again, he's getting overrun. That alley side is just leaking through over and over again from Imran, but it's because they're not really putting much contest towards the team main area of the map. So instead, they're losing players left and right. But Kiss makes it work. He jumps down, gets one kill. Q goes down. 1 on 2. But Human spots him out first. He has very little HP and doesn't look like he's gonna escape with the AK. So Insidious with another round in the bag. Cash looks okay. No, it actually looks a little bit down since JRM will not be able to buy full set with the AK and nades. But they should be okay with the nades. They should be okay with the AKs rather. After this, so it's 3-0. ISG off to a wonderful start against MP Karnal, the favorites to win this match. Thanks for the comment on the webcam. It's not mine. It's given to me free. And we don't exactly have the best computers to cast, so I'm just gonna make do with what I have. And this, of course, this event is run in conjunction with my esports championship at Orange Esports Stadium in Primastapa, where Kiss has just gotten himself a double kill. That was obviously very quick that I was a little bit too slow with the camera work there. And again, this time around, the Zeva pushes towards the lower ladder room. Achap cleans up bricks. This time around, the MP come out with that push. They claim the teammate very early on. They cleared the ladder room, so no flank this time around. Even if Insidious try to punch it through, it should probably be only towards the alley side, which Sobrak will be cleared down right now. So it's 3-1. MP Karnal suddenly gaining back a little bit of ground, but as you can see though, Insidious should be forced to echo this, so MP Karnal should have another round in the bag. 3-1. And Naga are actually playing in the lower brackets right now, so we will not be able to watch that game. It's running in consecution with this match. As ISG Tech 9 train all the way into the B-bomb side. I think it's where they headed to. But they get flashed instantly by Case, and he's holding on to the lower area of the map. Lower area of the site rather. Getting all my Dota 2 casting upside down. Mixed with the CSGO stuff. The GRM tries to push up towards the upper side, but again, this hold up from MP Karnal, they have the guns. ISG tried to contest for the upper area a little bit earlier on the round, but with Case flashing through, kind of hindered their push. So it's 3-2. This time around, ISG still forced to echo one more time. Only Mushi has cash, but they're gonna play it safe, and again, take the route of a P253 and 4-man outside straight away into main. He should try and get the flank. Achap is there. He tries to go for the spear. No, he gets taken out instead. Ayman is there to reply. He's still holding strong. Kiss with the push destroys Human from the inner bomb side. And it's a clean and easy round from Karnal. Again, no guns on the side of Insidious Gaming, so there was not much that they could do. No flashes for them to play around with. They kind of just ran through main and got destroyed. So it's 3-3. All things are level in terms of score. Hurt my feelings, bro. Cam's my baby. So Insidious with guns, what can they really do? Again, as you can see, Zev is getting very early information by pushing that ladder room. And he knows that they're not going to get the flank anytime soon. This leaves a lot of room or a lot of space for Imran to kind of fall back if he gets engaged upon. This time around, the MVP Karnal reading the game just right so that they will not get flanked upon anytime soon. So again guys, if you just tuned in, this is the BenQ CSGO League Season number 2. We are brought to you live from the Orange Esports Stadium in conjunction with my Esports Championship. We have an abundance of casters right now in the room. We have 5 casters casting all 5 different games. So it's going to be hell of fun, but if the sound does leak through, I do apologize. Ayman holding strong through the smoke. Mushi just kind of ran through, popped the flash, but didn't get it on Ayman. Case spots up Q's head, but doesn't clip him yet. So he plays it quite safe. Imran gets flanked. It's Human actually. And right now Insidious playing it from the same strat as round number 1. They're actually getting a flank through alley side. Human's up in towers, so this outer bomb side is actually quite open for Insidious to try and get something done. Human from up top. Now finally Zever is going to try and push. They're playing it very slow and very smart. Ayman spots out the second guy. He takes on JRM. and sees Human in the towers, but he's gonna play it safe. Q instead turns around, gets himself a double frag, swings on to Ayman, he gets destroyed. Now Human should be able to jump down and clear Case. Nice shot from him. It's 4-3. Insidious sneaking around away from MP Karnal. They actually got the information earlier on with those pushes from Zever and Case. Zever with a push towards the ladder rooms actually hindered ISG from getting the flank, but once Imran got taken out at the alley side, MP Karno was a little bit slow with their counter attacks, or rather counter flashes. ISG just ran through, and looks like Zevo will get another frag, and that's with the mech. And Case gets another one. This Case has been playing the inner bomb side, at least in the same stance, pushing through the halls for a while now. They played the same way against Goodfellas from Brunei last month at SCG, which they won at the grand finals. So right now the push is still real. Zever bunny hops his way out of danger, but ISG find themselves kind of stuck behind in their own side of the map. Dobrev will join his mate Mushi, and he will get the first frag opening up Achap from CT main. But the clock is ticking to 45 seconds left. And it does look like Insidious playing it safe. They're not too sure about where to run. The time is running down. And yep, it does look like they're gonna save it instead. But Case is actually very low. They could have done something with it, but trying to play it safe. Insidious for the first time playing against MP Karnal in a high stakes match, I would say. And Mushi gets spotted out. Zever hits him instead. And look at it turn though from Zever. Instantly knows that Dobrev will get the flank on him. That's what Insidious has been doing for the last 8 rounds. So now it's 4-4. Inch by inch, MP Karnal gaining background, but Insidious is showing their strength on the terrorist side. Which MP Karnal had a lot of problems with last month against Goodfellas also. So I'm quite excited to see how Insidious plays it against MP Karnal. Now again, Case with the push, always securing the upper halls to make sure that he gets the good engagement in his favor instead if he gets the positioning right. But he picks onto the left, doesn't see GRM, going to pop the second flash. And he's actually holding towards this inner bomb site all alone in a very good position. Again, if he gets up front, if he gets taken out while he's there in halls, it's still okay since they can rotate around and support him from behind. But right now still Insidious Gaming a little bit uncertain of what to do. They're quite close to getting the jump on Case. But again, with Case positioning, it's very easy for him to just get the spray down on them. So instead, they split apart. C4s in the ladder rooms, where Zevo would quickly push in if they spot out Human and Case gets spotted out. But Human will be taken out. Guns up on Karnal's side. They're not scared. Achap gets another frag for the side of MP Karnal. And they're holding on to teammate, holding on to ladders. And it's actually, well, as I say that, actually ladder leaks, but they only have handguns there and no vest. And the spray is real. Imran comes to clear in at around 5-4 in favor of MVP Karnal. So, what can I say? Case actually got the, I think that was the second time around that Case flashed the upper halls and got Insidious Gaming while they were trying to get a very fast bomb rush into the halls. But that's the second time they've been hindered, and after that first initial flash, it seems that they're a little bit unsure of what to do. So now instead, they're gonna come out through C main, where Zever and Hyman are waiting. They're stuck behind bricks, all 3 of them. Hyman is there to clean up house. Achap will go up on top. Doesn't get them yet. But it's all haywire for Insidious Gaming. They're stuck behind the train. They get sandwiched in. And MP kind of very easily played on the round. And as you can see though, Insidious Gaming, they are split apart whenever they want to take the outer bomb set. But in the early rounds, which they did try that, they didn't really flash. What's it, that area again? Oh my god, the DPI on this mouse. Okay, where the hell am I? Yeah, they should be flashing out this. Oh, is this close? Oh, it's close. No, it's not close. Yeah, we can see flash up above to get a pop flash into CT main, but they haven't utilized it yet. So Insidious Gaming, I find it very hard to just punch it through team main or rather inside the inner bomb site. Especially the inner bomb site since Case is playing so up front and he's very strong with those sprays. Right now look at it, no 1-on-2, very easy for him. He's not phased, he's not gonna move. He's alright. 7-4, MP Karnal leading the score 3 ahead. See this game in this time around does have an AWP up on Dobrev. Should try to look at him to see if he can get the early first shot. So Dobrev instead is going to go towards the early side. He knows Imran has been playing here for the whole entirety of the game. So he wants to try, but doesn't scout yet. The smoke is hindering him from seeing anybody there. So instead, Insidious taking it slow again. They're not really contesting for all these areas which they should be. Team in B halls, but Dobrev does get the kill up on Imran. Let's see what does Insidious actually do with this. It looks like they're still gonna try and play it very. So somebody's trying to push towards the upper side. It's actually Case does get one solo push, controlling it the sweep bomb side all alone. But here comes the support from Insidious Gaming. They pop the flash. The human there waiting for them to come in. Sorry, waiting to come in actually. Case is there and holding that B-bomb site. And look at this, Insidious very uncertain on what to do. They got into the bomb site, but Case can get the backstab and he can see through the smoke. Oh no, this is a very good position for him. He goes back for the backstab, gets no, only one. Insidious is actually making it work. So here comes the retake. Zevo with still that max 7 only. But Achak clears up human from the upper side. Still 2-2, very doable for MVP Karnal, but the AKs are up on Insidious. Finally, Zevo changes to the AK, sees JRM, but doesn't finish him off. Achak actually gets Mushi from the lower side. 2-on-1, they see JRM or not, it's Achak right there and then. Finishing the round. It's going to be 8-4, and MVP Karnal again leading the round. They are the favorites, they are the stronger teams, and one of the favorites in Southeast Asia. I think currently ranked number 4. So, yeah, they're just very strong to their own. Against Insidious Gaming, Malaysia are relatively quite new. With their captain, not really captain, coach being ideal, so he's trying to control his team as much as they can. But Insidious right now look a little bit faster after that 5th round, a little bit uncertain on how they want to take this engagement, especially once they split it up. I would love to see them kind of bomb rush one side, but look at this, Zevo gets flashed, but he still gets a shot off of Mushi. They're still controlling this outer bomb side. Imran got shot in the face by Q, but support is there. Achak plays him down. Imran will finish off JRM. Insidious just cannot get themselves close enough to the bomb site to get a plant to actually contest against Imran. This time around though, they closed up that team in with Ayman being up front. And that was the only thing that MP Karnal had to do at this map. And they've done it. And they're gaining a lot of ground. 9-4 is your score. We are in the 14th round. So guys, thank you for watching the stream. If you like my casting, do follow my Facebook. Although I don't use it as much. We are live on the Orange Esports Stadium. Abundance of casters in the room. There's 5 of us casting all different games. It's actually fun, but it's a little bit confusing. So now JRM will try and push, but he only has a handgun. Case is just sprays through, gets inside the second frag. Achak gets 1, clears down Mushi from outside, and this round looks to be over for Insidious Gaming. I should start calling them Insidious Gaming, it's actually Insidious.MY. Not to be confused with Singapore's original team Insidious Gaming. So it's 5-on-1. Human should be going down fairly soon. He's holding on to that C4, but there's no real space for him to actually play. He does get Case though. Does he want to try and bomb rush towards the inner bomb site? Case has been playing alone towards the entirety of the game, but nope, he's playing it safe. He might want to save this gun, but no, he's trying to make a play for it. But he only has the Galil, and backstab is coming in very soon. It's actually Zever from behind, along with Achak. Achak with the spray, he gets taken out. It's 10-4. Last round for the first half, and it's MP Karnal in the driver's seat. P90 up for Dobrev. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm going to be flushed myself. If I get some words upside down, just throw it around topsy-turvy. I do apologize. You guys have should probably have just I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my god. Okay, 4 men rush into the alleyway, but Imran is there with the AWP through the smoke. He gets the second frag, And they're just gonna try to bum rush through the smoke, but no, Ayman is there with the support. Again, as I said, he's providing support towards the team main, so it's very easy for him to just kind of turn around and help Imran, or kind of turn to the sides and help ladder room if Zevor gets overrun. But Zevor has been playing tremendously well towards the ladder room, and of course Imran has been holding towards the alleyway. I think that was six engagement, which he lost maybe two or three. But all in all, he's been doing okay since Ayman provided some help. So it's 11 to 4 first round for the second half. 2,000 ringgit is up for grabs for whoever wins the first place. Oh my god. So Karnal with the 5-man rush into the inner side. They spot out Human through the smoke, but they just cannot finish him off. And I'm actually lagging through the smoke instead. But here comes the push from Zever, drops down on top of Human, destroys him. So once down for the B side, Mushi will provide some support. Ayman gets taken out, but still 4 on 4, very doable for ISG also. JRM will try to hold on to it behind the train, along with Q, and Q will provide support. He gets taken out, 2 on 3. And Acha with the double frag. Holy smokes, no, it's a 1-on-1. Kiss, P250. Waiting for Dobrev to try and go for the defuse. Dobrev does not have a defuse kit, and he gets spotted out instead. Turns around just at the wrong second, and Case will destroy him with a headshot. 12 to 4, MP Karnal will pick up the first round of the second half. So it was very clear cut from MP Karnal, just kind of rushed through into the inner bomb site. Overran, I think he was Human who was at the inner bomb site all alone. He was a little bit too close for comfort near the upper side, which he just couldn't protect his sides by running behind the train. He was just a little bit too far. So right now, Karnal looking for the big plan outside. But JRM is waiting inside the bomb site. Achak will overrun him. Kiss gets one, but from behind is actually Mushi. Nobody spots out. Yeah, he's inside the smoke. They want to go for the knife. Ayman does again. Kiss destroys him instead. Still all in Insidious Gaming favor. MP Karnal favor. With Human not having a vest, only USP. So another clear cut round for MP Karnal. It should be. Human comes back down, but no, Ever is there. So 3 more rounds for MP Karnal to pick up their first map. It is the best of 3. First map is on D3. I'm not too sure what the second and third map is. I've read it in between the matches. So again, getting sidetracked to Orange Esports, the host team and International or Naga, which you guys might call it. Orange Esports changed their lineups a couple of times the last 6 months. So they're not the strongest teams right now, but okay, before I get thrown off again, is actually MP Karnal who wants to try and rush through the outer bomb site. Achak and Imran gets one each. He's holding on for JRM to come in. He gets him down. Q will hold. Gets one with that M4. Gets a double instead. Imran just kind of got stuck in between the train and the brick. It's ever good position to get the backstab, but no. Actually, Q sees him first. He gets second out, and in between those rounds, Insidious sneaks themselves score on the back of, I think it was Q's M4. So that gamble really paying off for Insidious side. MP Karnal, as I said, the last time they played against Goodfellas, they had a lot of trouble on D-Train. Especially when they are playing on the terrorist side. So, as you can see, in the first couple of rounds, it didn't look like they had any trouble as Case gets the first strike, JRM gets taken out. So very good, strong start. Human is actually playing in the same position as Case, though, but with Zever actually playing with Ayman. Ayman is on the way to actually spot out Human. Man, they're playing it very, very slowly. We're losing JRMs in the first 30 seconds of the round. Insidious will be forced to play very passively. Zever clears out one. Imran with another frag. Dobrev to clear down. There's somebody still upside with the tower. It's actually Q, but he's all alone. In a 1-on-5, Imran spots him out. Q hasn't been damaged yet, and he's gets himself a double frag. Achak comes up top, actually doesn't get him down. Q sprays him down instead. That's 3 down for the side of MP Karnal. Q trying to make it work, but the C4 still very safe in the hands of Zever. They can go in and get the plant at B. And Q is also very low in terms of HP, so they have to try and get some shit to play around in the connectors if he wants to try and get a defuse, but I'm not so certain about this. 26 HP on him. He does have the DK, has flash to pop towards the B halls, but it looks so dangerous. And Zevers spots him out. He gets one more. That's 4 frags for him. Actually making it work. Again, he has the flash. Iman comes in very early on, anticipating that Q is playing it from behind. But yep, Q played safe. He got 4 frags. He's done as much damage as he could, and he will be able to save that AK. So again, MVP Karnal, as you can see, very healthy in terms of their cash. Legacy buyout. Insidious, on the other hand, we are getting to the uh, crucial time of the map where if MVP Karnal just clears one more, and they have the advantage to do so since Insidious does not have guns. They clear this one more. It does seem that usually Insidious will use this map. Yeah, Hika's push is actually from Dobrak, but Imran is there holding on to Ellie again. He gets the first frag. And Insidious Gaming does not look like they have any priority towards any side of the map. JRM does get one though, case falls. They're trying to defend as best as they can, but oh, the pick from Human. I'm still waiting for him. And he gets taken out. So it's a 4-3. 2 more points for MP Karnal to finish it off. There is an AWP up on Mushi, but he can actually see play coming out of top. It's actually Sever. Again, they're playing it too safe that they can't actually spot this player's heads very early on. And here comes the smoke. Sever's up top. Mushi does get the shot up on him, making it 3-on-3. And that does level the terms out a little bit. JRM from up top sees Achal, finishes him off, but Iman from the side stays down one. No, he gets taken out by Q, making it work with 2-on-1. Insidious might be able to steal this away from MVP Karnal, but Imran is still there. No, it's Q to claim him down, and Q has been playing exceptionally well throughout the map so far. He's been getting doubles and triples all the time on his M4, on his AKs, but as you can see though, the rotation from MP Karnal are very slow. So they engage first inside the ladder rooms, inside the team in, so they don't overjump the gun, they take their time, and Insidious just cannot punch it through those in between those smokes as they were like to. So it's 14-6, 2 more rounds for MP Karnal to finish it off. Still, it is a best of 3. But this is arguably one of the weakest maps for MP Karnal. I say that arguably because I have watched maybe 2 or 3 of the maps, or 2 or 3 of times they play on the train, rather. So Q is only behind the side. He does get one though, but he's getting overrun. He does get the double. But again, Zever overrunning him along with Imran. Goes for the jump. No, Imran destroys him. It's Human in a 1-on-2, and things are looking very bad for Insidious. They held on, but Karnal just punches through towards the team in. And oh no, 2-on-1. Human does have DK, one flash, and Zever is there waiting for him. He gets taken off 15-6. We are at match point for the first match for MP Karnal to pick up against Insidious Gaming. Again, we are in the winners bracket quarterfinals. I think Insidious Gaming got here by beating Naga. I think MP Karnal, I'm not too sure who they beat actually. We can check the brackets. I'll post it in the Twitch chat and at the background of this. Let's see, MP Karnal again playing it just very simply, just running out through bricks as fast as they can. Iman's gonna get the flank inside the bomb site. They haven't spotted him yet. JRM's gonna be in a whole lot of trouble. They get the first frag, but JRM turns back. Nope, doesn't claim him down yet. Q will see the second guy. He gets taken out. That's a 3-on-2. Still again, no gun on the side of Insidious Gaming. They have 2 though to work with. There's a 5-7 with Human, with P250, but Zever with Iman though. Very capable players to finish the game. They're staying up with Zever. One set break, one set tower. Mushi waiting around the ladder room trying to get the flank if Karnal try to go for the plan. So Insidious Gaming kind of planted, position all their players in a very good position, waiting for a bit of Karnal to kind of come into the bomb site, and they could possibly get the sandwich. Iman is in towers, so with Mushi pushing in towards the terrorist south, they could get some space to push in, but again, MP Karnal playing it by the book very safely. Iman's checking up on connectors, spots out one very soon. It's Human to drop. Devil will try to go for the plant, and again, Mushi's coming in from the ladder room. Trying to go for the sandwich as fast as they can, but from the side, so Zebo goes for the spray. Deborah does get him, but he gets instantly replied upon. Is Ayman against Mushi. Final round, one-on-one. Is Mushi spots him out first, but Ayman is there with the AK. Mushi is doing a lot of damage against him. He's sitting at 28. He has to go back into the side. Mushi's trying to go for the defuse. It's Ayman that will come back out, and with the spray, ducking to. How the hell did he make that shot? 16-6, and we will end the first map. And it will go in the way of MP Karnal 16-6. So again, it's a best of 3, so we will be following the second and third map after this. We are in the winners bracket where MP Karnal seems to be the favorites to advance and to take it home. So I'm not too sure how long the break should be. It should be about maybe 5 minutes in between games. So do stick around. Next map, it seems that it's going to be played at Cobblestone. I haven't seen MVP nor Insidious play on Cobblestone before. I think I've played against Insidious on Cobblestone in an MM, but I can't really put my finger on it, so I'm not going to gamble. But yep, map number 2, it will be played on Cobblestone. MVP Karnal versus Insidious Gaming map number 2. So while that's happening though, I'm just gonna look at the backgrounds and let's find the bracket. Bracket. Handy. Brackets. Alright guys, I'm gonna post the brackets so you guys can enjoy looking at it. As you can see, MP Karnal and Insidious Gaming up at top. The IV and Orange Esports are playing concurrent. I'm not too sure if they're playing concurrently right now because I think we're running with the losers bracket. So second map will be on Cobblestone, MP Karnal versus Insidious Gaming. Are they gonna play it straight away? No, I think they're gonna go for a break. So guys, stick around. We'll be back in 5 minutes or so. I'm just gonna let you guys see my stash one more time, just to annoy you guys and just show you guys what's really happening inside the casting room. Oh my god, no, the camera is stuck. Alright, that's actually my forehead. So the guys are casting in the room. And yeah, the webcam sucks. It's not mine. It's probably at 144p or something like that. And now he's casting hearts. This is kind of like a club camera, so it's supposed to be a little bit more Feng Tao. So again guys, stick around, we'll be back soon as Insidious. Okay, they're actually ready, so we're gonna straight jump into the action again. Best of 3, MP Karnal versus Insidious Gaming will be played on Cobblestone, map number 2. Karnal have won map number 1, 16-6. So guys, if you have any problems with the stream, do let me know so I fix it as soon as I can. If the volume of the game is not that high, I will actually like it better that way. So okay, second map, MVP Karnal. Wow, they're just kind of running through mid. Okay, it's knife. I'm getting too ahead of myself. My bad. Okay, what else is happening on the other side of the brackets? As before, I was cut off in the first half of the map earlier. Orange Esports are here, but with the new lineup, they had, I think Puffy played last month at K2, but Puffy is no more playing for them. They actually have Rose and Ramona. The only female player at this tournament playing at high stakes CSGO. So she's playing for Orange Esports. So I'm quite excited to see what Orange Esports is playing like right now. Since I haven't been seeing them for the past maybe 4 or 5 months, they've been very, very passive. 6 as SCG, and they are the host this time around though. The last couple of years, they've won maybe 80% of the tournaments at Orange Esports itself. Right now, let's look at the setup from MVP Karnal. They instead parking out 4 players inside B. They're anticipating this push from Insidious Gaming, and they're going to jump into a whole lot of pain. Ayman clears down one first. DRM is there, but he's stuck behind the boxes. They jump through. It's human, but he doesn't spot out Case. He gets taken out instead, and MVP Karnal is just clearing up house. Case jumps up top, but Q is actually behind him. Q is all alone. They want to try and knife him, but nope. Ichak plays him down. 1-0 in favor of MVP Karnal. The champions still ahead, and it does look like they're not stopping anytime soon. 1-0 in favor of MP Karnal. Very strong first round from them. They parked up 4 players, 2 in drop room, 2 at platform B. Actually, inside the bomb site itself, Ayman was there along with Case. But defensively, they could rotate very, very quickly. They have a lot of space to jump around and escape the fights or just kind of dodge the shots because the drop room has been handled by Imran, so it makes it very easy for them. So it's wondering, Serious Gaming does not look like they have any plans. They're just gonna try and read the game as much as they can as Gaze, or the Case rather, will be taken out very early on. GRM is there in through the smoke, but Case will be waiting for him with that UMP. So again, Insidious, no way to really jump into the site with 4 players from Karnal playing here. And I think this is a very good way to look at it, since if you park up players this way, if you get A bomb site taken away, A bomb site is one of the easier bomb sites to retake. Right now, it's a 2-on-1 against Imran will defend, gets on one, but few replies, Zebra is there to finish the round. It's 2-0 in favor of MP Karnal. And again, as I said, if you play one player only at the A bomb site, it makes it a little bit easier, since the B bomb site, you kind of have to play the initial fight once Insidious Gaming kind of jumps in if they rush, because you have to hold drop room, you have to manage drop room or manage the platform, either or. For the A bomb site, instead, you can just kind of give it away. The retake is very, very easy since you have the A long, you have the mid connectors to kind of jump through, and Ayman clears down everybody for Insidious Gaming without a vest. And Achap gets the last. It will be 3-0 in favor of MP Karnal, and this time around, no, Insidious does have guns. Let's see if they really hit the warning and try and get maybe a frag at the A bomb site, secure connectors, and make something out of it. But MP Karnal, maybe they want to play it by default. Yep, actually they're playing it by default. So it will be Ayman playing that middle side, while Achap will hold on towards long A. But Dobrev though, very early trying to get a frag, but he's been fired off from that side. He gets burned on instead. Oh, what a waste of an AWP, and Insidious blasted again. Very much of a waste of the AWP. Dobrev tried to take the shot, but he got hindered by the flames. He went for the glass cannon build, so didn't have vest, and well, Insidious Gaming, they really needed that round, but I do believe that Dobrev didn't have to take the contest towards the platform that early on. Could have played middle area, try and contest Ayman instead, but yeah, that really, I think that kind of sealed the deal for this round. Oh, and the flash comes in, Case gets the first frag. He's still holding on, sees Mushi on the sides, waiting for him to come out. Achap does provide support. Mushi will pick and Achap will finish him off. Q is all left alone in the 1-on-4. He does have gun, but again, best thing that he can do right now is just to save it. And very admirable defense from MVP Karnal right now. The map pool for this tournament will is Inferno, Dust 2, Train, Cash, Overpass, Train, no, I repeated Train, Cobblestone. Why am I missing Mirage? And this is a breath of fresh air for me. I really like Cobblestone. I hate Inferno. I am disgusted by Dust 2. I'm just bored with watching time and time again. But Achap right now, in over is it. Dobrev will frag him down first. Only P250s, we do see an AWP up on Dobrev, stolen from the hands of Achap just now. And they're gonna make a play towards that long A. But Ayman is there at the lower side. He's Human. Can he finish him off? He does get it. Human drops. And Case will hold on to that B side. Destroys one more. Zebra provides support to Ayman. Gets himself a double frag of his own. That's 5-0 in favor of MP Karnal. ISG still yet to find a footing in the second map. And guys, again, I'm sorry about the volume reaching, but we do have 5 casts simultaneously running. We have Hot, Heroes of the Storm, we have Dota 2, we have LOL, and I'm not sure what the last one is. In conjunction with my eSports Championship, we are live with the Orange with the BenQ CSGO League Season 2. MVP Karnal, second place at last season's BenQ CSGO League, losing against NXL. NSL unfortunately will not be joining us this time around. There was no online qualifier for them to try and join. So Insidious, again, the AWP up on Dobrev. This time around, he changes his positioning, tries to take down the kill at A long instead. And Achap's coming up, but very, very late. He might get it. Achap is actually trying to push towards through the smoke. Sorry, Simon rather. But from the other side, Dobrev gets one. Kiss will try and hold, but no, JRM with a nice shot. Kiss gets dropped. But he was right up front, so they got a very nice clean open shot towards him. Mushi will clean up. Imran's tried to hide behind the box. Now it's a 5-on-2. Insidious actually making it work. Zero will try to defend, but he's all alone in 1-on-3 very soon. There's Mushi first. Ayman holds on towards the other side. Human gets dropped by Zever. Can he really sneak in through the smoke though? Flash comes in. He sees both of them on the side. No, he doesn't get the spray down. They were lining up for him. What a waste. Now it's a 1-on-3. Ayman's on red HP. Dobra finishes him off. It was very, very close for Zever though. Could have gotten the sake kill, as we might call it. They were lined up for him. Could have gotten the spray, but just couldn't finish him off. It's 5-1 in Insidious Gaming. Hitting it away from MVP Karnal. Of course, this map heavily balanced, as I said, since the T side can get into the A bomb side very easily by flashing over or smoking over A long. You want to get into B, you can flash over platforms. You can come into the drop room, so it's quite balanced in that way. But for the CT side, you have a lot of defensive positions. At the A bomb side, you can hide behind the fountain, you can hide behind a hut. You can play towards drop room, double up. So it's quite, to me, it's a very balanced map, especially with the Malaysian teams. Their CT and T sides tend to be very balanced. They don't really work on one side. They try to be an all-rounder, which doesn't really work for them, as we've been shown last month at SCG. MVP Karnal tried to had been training to play strong on both sides train and both sides on trade CT and T, but they had a very troublesome terrorist side. Should have just maybe depended on the CT side instead against Goodfellas last month. But sorry if I do apologize for running through history with Goodfellas versus MVP, but that is the last match that I saw them play live. But he has good position to him to see Mushi cross. He does see him, gets the first frag. Human will be coming on behind him, but it's already 3 left for Insidious Gaming. They're gonna try and get into the drop room, but Zever is there to provide support on the other side. Case gets another one. No, Zever doesn't see him though. Crossing through the bricks, and it does look like Case should be killed. But no, not before he takes on Dobrev. Goes in for the second shot, but no, Q doesn't see him. Zever is there to provide support. He gets taken out straight away. It's 6-1. Insidious are very, very slow with their takedown in Team B. I would rather they maybe send somebody to drop room for a flash. 4-man over B platform. Get a couple of flash overhead. Get into the bomb side, fight with Ayman, contest him up front. Because right now, what they're doing, playing behind those B halls, are just not favorable for them. Especially when Case is such an aggressive player, always pushes through and gets a very early frag, giving them a lot of information. And right now, it looks like they're gonna get overrun by Ayman, who's holding on towards the ladder side of A long. But I know he's gonna get flanked instead. 2 from top, 1 from below. JRM will sandwich him. Human will get the kill. So Insidious actually making it work with that sandwich on Ayman. But right now, what can they really do though? They have Vest up on Insidious, 3 AKs. But still Case with the AWP, and we've seen him pull off some tremendous shots, especially at the B bomb side. So Zever turning back instead, anticipating the push from Human. But on the other side though, it's actually where is it? It's Imran, who should be contesting with Dobrev. He just come in. But here comes Human. He's gonna jump through. Zever is there waiting for him. The smoke's up on top, but still they haven't really closed him out. JRM will be spotted out as Human finishes off straight away. Zever sees that JRM said finish the team off. Dobrev comes in, does get the first strike, but Case is there. Has been so efficient with that AWP. Holy shit! Wow. I think that was 4-man rush towards the B halls that he defended. I think round 4. Again, the second time around, they kind of just went towards the connectors. played behind, waited for them to cross through, jumped through, and got the kill. And especially by playing behind, parking out two players inside the connectors, it gave them a lot of space. Kind of just pull through again. Defensively, MVP Karnal are very, very strong. But they kind of depend a little bit on the CSL. But now look at Imran, he gets overrun. Q with the Tech Knight shot. And now they've gotten the Leather Room in control. Devil will try to hold, but there comes the spray. Support is coming in, Dobrev will claim him down. Case is still holding on to Hut, but Dobrev with the spray down. He gets taken out. Achak comes in from behind, and he clears down ISG. This time around, they sent everything that they had through drop room, through B halls, but Achak a little bit quick with the backstep. Kind of came behind him and got the flank, but it's quite close. Insidious Gaming pulled a miraculous fight against Case in Hut. But again, if they try to contest that B platform, jump through, get the overhead flash, it does seem that they get a very good advantage early on, but they're not really contesting it. They're playing it very safe, which I don't really like since, as you can see, every time that they don't push towards the B halls, Case comes in. But Q does get the opening frag though, helps them a little bit. But instantly he reverses back, playing it very safe. 8-1 is the score. We are in round number 10 with MVP leading the charge. And Insidious Gaming 4 manning up, make it 5 manning up towards the A bomb site. Waiting to come for the push. Ayman will be waiting. Can see JRM pokes at him a little bit and plays it safe. The support is coming in form of Achap. He will try home main, but Case, look at it. He's been playing so well at that side. But giving him that platform means that he can spray down or play very passively, hide behind the boxes as much as he can. JRM now outside the smoke, but no, Achap actually made a mistake, didn't finish the kill. And Ayman will have to contest against 4 players coming in around him. Dobrev will see him first, it's Mushi to clean him up. 1-4. Zevo came in behind, but I think a little bit too prematurely now. He will be contested by 3 players. But cleans out Dobrev. 2 more players inside the bomb site. Case will provide support, but no, Case hasn't seen them yet. So Zevo will come in instead and he gets taken out. It's a 1-on-2 Case. Very, very able with the AWP to get this clutch, but looking at Mushi, tries to get the poke, doesn't get it yet. 1-on-2. I think he's gonna get sandwiched. Oh, he sees one first. Gets human down. It's all up to him against Mushi. And Mushi is stuck behind the barns. Gonna try and get the flag. He should be getting the scope. And no stroke shot. Case with the $1 million no scopes everywhere for Karnal. Does he get the defuse? I think he should be able to finish around. Oh no, he actually does. He go and sit. I think he was supposed to get the last second, but he gives it up. Maybe giving face for Insidious, but I do believe it was 3 seconds left. Wow, that was really, really close. Insidious, I would say, just kind of stole it away from MVP Karnal. So 8-2. Case should have finished that shot though earlier, but just couldn't get the poke. I believe I thought reported him that the last guy went to Barnes, but if he got it, he would have done it the round for MP Karnal. Instead, 8-2. And Dobrev is the one who wants to try to fight with Case, but oh, Case is different, but Dobrev gets the spray. Case watches the first shot. Now Imran will try and hold against Q. Q in a good position, but reverses back instead. Try and play it very, very passively. As you can see though, they're not really contesting towards the outer side. Achap is all alone. Nobody's fighting with him. Usually you see some players from Insidious Gaming try to get some information at the middle set, but right now that leaves a lot of room for Achap to just kind of play it safe. He's not scared. He's all alone, but nobody's coming onto him. Instead, Insidious Gaming, 3 players parked up inside those B halls. They're setting up for the smokes and flashes. Mushi will join him very, very soon. Before anything else happens, let's keep the action up on Imran and Zever while they defend. And again, they're playing it very, very slow. Insidious pops, flashes, and the smoke. Zever is there behind the bricks. Good position also. Imran goes in for the spray. And Zever will hold on behind the bricks. They get themselves 2 frags. Imran with the finish up. Ayman comes in with a backstab. And it's another clean and easy round for MVP Karnal. Insidious again with those slow pushes. They just get stuck so easily, especially because they wanted to try and contest the guy playing behind bricks. So Imran instead had to just stay there and spray them while they came down. Jump through the what's he called again? Dog hole? Jump in between the dog hole to try and fight the guy behind the bricks. I believe it was either Zever or Ayman. But as he said, he's 9-2. We are in round number 12. And now they're gonna try and play fast. But again, Case is waiting for him inside. AWP shot misses first round. But he's gonna get the second shot. No, he gets second on his hit. But guns are coming in for the side of MP Karnal. And Imran doesn't get the spray. Insidious are actually making it work. 3-2 right now. They get the bomb down. Imran will clear round 1. It's a 2-on-2. JRM from behind with the M4 nearly clearing down Ayman. So now Achap sit in 100 HP. JRM, can he really do it? He sees Ayman first, waiting for him to go for the defuse. Baiting him out. When Ayman doesn't see him yet, actually turns on the other side and he gets the headshot instead. JRM. The ball was in his court, but just couldn't get the turnaround onto Ayman, so it's 10-2. Very straightforward for MVP Gaming. So it's 10-2. Yeah, they're not screaming actually. I don't know why they can't just speak loudly, but instead the guys beside me are actually screaming. They are screaming of Huts and League of Legends. They're screaming a lot. You can hear that it's at the top of his lungs. So no guns on the side of Insidious Gaming. Instead they're gonna get cleared down straight away. Then a 2 is your score. Shouldn't be 11-2. As Imran returns back, Dobrev is there with a DE. Gets a dig shot, but Case just finished the round. But Case though, he's been holding okay towards the B platform, but as you can see, Insidious has gotten a lot of good flashes up on top of those B platform, which really gave him a run for his money, which he had a lot of problems with dealing with them from B halls. So I do hope Insidious Gaming will try and do it again. Let's see, Zever along with Imran holding towards the drop room, so they're gonna leave Case to fight off alone if he wants to. But again, they're in a good position to come in for the backup anytime soon. They just have to make sure that Bricks does not get overrun by playing inside the drop room. And Epicano should be able to hold down this B-bomb side. And again, Insidious Gaming playing it very, very slow. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. Because as you can see, Case always there up front. Even if he doesn't get the shot, still he gets all those flashes in. Insidious have to contest with him. Every time they contest him, Zever from the sides behind bricks come and sprays them down instead. So they're having so much problems with that. So Insidious Gaming, I don't know. They're locked up, all 5 of them, inside those B halls. Let's see, Case this time around will not miss. Gets the first shot. And Insidious Gaming, Bastard not sure what to do. He has the second shot. Q will drop. Achap gets one from the A long side. And the C4 is stuck inside B hall. Human is there, but Case again waiting for him. This time around, oh no, he didn't finish off Case with the scoped up SSC. And that was a golden opportunity for him. Let's see. No real space for the Breath to come in. Human does get one though, but he's dropped very low. 9 HP, Zever's coming in for the flank. Zever doesn't spot him out. Human does get another kill. But the AWP doesn't get the no-scope. Achap finishes him off. Human left all alone with 9 HP and he should be able to save this. In the most demeaning location of all, hiding in the toilets. So, final round for the first half is really uneventful. CS Gaming, I thought by winning over Naga they maybe had more strats or they would have been more confident going against Picano on Cobblestone, but as you can see they're playing it very passively. It's all default, but default that you play on any other maps, which is not really working out for them. And look at this, Insidious cannot even get into the bomb site if they don't flash Case out, and Case just finishes off everything he sees right in front of him. Imran and Ayman holding on to bricks, and it's a very clean cut, 13-2 in favor of MVP Karnal as we go into the second half where MVP Karnal will be taking on the terrorist side. It's gonna go down. This is gonna be a full 1-for-0 exchange. But now he's tagging 4 people alone. The flash gets 4. Will this be a 1-for-1? Oh, this he jumps over. Went to Oriana. This team fight is just so. Everyone first round for the second half. Insidious Gaming, couple of big guns. They do have a 5-7 FP to 50 up on Human and JRM. Dobrev though, very early opening frag. Takes down Zever up in the middle area. Ayman is there to try and trade, but Dobrev is playing in very safe position. Gonna fall for the smoke instead. Does he pick though? He checks. He sees him. Baits him out instead. Nice shot through the face. Dobrev gets taken out. Now it's a 4-on-3. Achap just runs hell to Mushi right in front of his face with the burst fire. Gets it on the second. The human drops and make it 3 as JRM gets bursted down also. 4 frags for Achap. The son of a bitch. Nice burst fire from him, but as you can see though, Insidious Gaming, they got the first frag by Dobrev by the middle area of the map, but they got overrun same way as they overran Imran at the D-Train in the earlier map. They just got the flank and very easy just got into the bomb site. They went through long, they went through mid. You know they lost one, but Ayman holding towards the mid connector got them to secure the round. 14 to 2, 2 more rounds for MP Karnal to proceed to the semi-finals if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they are the favorites to win this. 2 more rounds for them to finish off very, very strong. And right now it does look like they're gonna secure the 15th round as Zever cleans up Mushi. And Dobrev is all alone in a 1-on-5 with a mag. Mag. Oh, Dobrev wants to go for the knife. Oh, he misses! A little bit too premature with the right-handed knife. Oh, he was so close. 0.4 seconds more and that knife was his. 15 to 2 match point for MVP Karnal and again, very clean cut. Dobrev will try to play out front again, but he doesn't have anybody to trade for him. Zever instead has support in form of Achap, but this time no, the flash nicely got Zever. And Dobrev will try and push through, but no, this time around Achap will not make the same mistake. It's a 4-on-3. JRM gets one, leveling it to a 3-on-3, but JRM is very low. The A-bomb site has been lit. Q has been spotted out by Achap, and support is coming in from behind either way. It's Imran coming in from A long. 2 left from the side of Insidious. Again, this is the last round. Karnal wants to finish this strongly. They got the bomb site. Imran's holding on to A long, and it should be GG for Insidious. JRM spots out one, but only a P90. Can't really poke. Ayman gets him down through the eyes. Now Mushi is all alone in a 1-on-3. 50 to 2 is your score. Make it 16 to 2, and MVP Karnal picks up their quarterfinal match against Insidious Gaming. 2 maps. D-Train 16 to 6. Cobblestone 16 to 2. And if you look at the brackets after this, the IV are actually playing with Orange Esports currently. So we're not too sure who's going to be winning that, but whoever wins that match will be going against MP Karnal. Instead, Insidious Gaming, unfortunately, will be booted towards the lower brackets. They should be facing Naga quite soon. And again, guys, thanks for joining us. I'm Win. Thanks for listening to me, and I do apologize for the sound leaks because we have 5 casters casting from inside the same room at the Orange Esports Stadium for my Esports Championship in conjunction with the BenQ CSGO League, which I'm casting just for BenQ. So yeah, there's a lot of sound leakage here, but thanks again for joining us. Back to the camera and shit. Shit lower this. So yep, again, very quick and easy round from MVP Karnal. It was very clean cut. They didn't really have to do any hard or different strats against Insidious, especially at the Cobblestone. They kind of got in very easily. I don't know, no contestment I see from Insidious Gaming strat-wise. But again, we do not have that many outside teams here with us. Insidious Singapore is not here. Goodfellas from Brunei is not here. NXL is not here. So the favorites to win this is MVP Karnal. As you can see, they line up from the lower side of the background. They will be playing after this in the semi-finals. We'll be following that match after this. We're going for a short break, maybe 5 minutes. Thanks again for joining us to the BenQ CSGO League. If you do like the casting, do follow my Facebook, although I don't use it as much. It will help me go a long way. If you do like it, it's at facebook.com/WenOnline. And that's it. We'll be back. Thanks again for watching. And if you want any more news from the Orange Esports Stadium, do check out Orange Esports Facebook. Thanks again. We'll be back.